still see the ribbons in your hair, and back in that classroom with that studious stare. We were only 10, just a boy and a girl, with no way of knowing you become my whole world. The chalk on the board and the ink on our hands was the start of a story that wasn't yet planned. Then came the teens and the slow dancing years, sharing our secrets and calming our fears. At 20 we promised forever out loud, in a white lace dress, standing tall, standing proud. We built us a home out of dreams and some luck, with a heart full of hope and a rusted out truck. And after all of this time, the feeling is new. I'm still the same boy who's in love with you. We've weathered the winter and basked in the sun, but I do it all over since day number one. You're the beat in my chest, the start and the end. After 50 years, darling, you're still my best friend. A boy and a girl came to brighten the days. We watched them grow up in a beautiful haze. Now they've got little ones light on their feet, and we get to twirl them down our old street. Our house is much quieter, the walls have grown old, but the memories we've painted are better than gold. Now we're 70 years with some silver in our hair, but I look at you now and I still have to stare. I wish that the clock would just break for a while, 'cause I'm still addicted to seeing you smile. And after all of this time, the feeling is new. I'm still the same boy who's in love with you. We've weathered the winter and basked in the sun, but I do it all over since day number one. You're the beat in my chest, the start and the end. After 50 years, darling, you're still my best friend. Yeah, we were 10 years old, just a boy and a girl, and I'll love you forever, in this life and the next world, my best friend. My best friend. I'm pacing circles in this quiet space, trying to find a patch of floor that doesn't hold your trace. But your shadow's in the corner, your ghost is in the hall, and the silence here is screaming, bouncing off the wall. I see your coffee mug, the one with the chipped rim, sitting on the coaster where the light is getting dim. I reached out to touch it, then I pulled my hand away. Just another piece of you that decided it would stay. And I heard you breaking down, I heard you feeling low, carrying a heavy heart with nowhere left to go. But baby, if you're gonna cry, then why not come to me? Let on your side of the bed, like a map of all the secrets and the things we never said. And it's the strangest thing, how the air can be so cold when the scent of you is everywhere, stubborn and bold. The smell of your perfume still lingers in the air. It's dancing in the curtains, it's hanging on the chair. I breathe it in deep just to feel you for a second. A beautiful torment, a ghost that I beckon. But I open my eyes and you isn't there. There's a hairpin on the dresser, a book left on the floor, evidence of a life that doesn't live here anymore. Every corner is a witness, every shadow is a clue. This house is just a museum dedicated to you. So if you're gonna cry, then why not come to me? Let my shoulder be the place you find some honesty. Don't drown in all those tears alone, miles across the town. If you're gonna let them fall, let me be the one to catch them before they hit the ground. The perfume's faded, but it's still in my head. The room is full of you, but the light is turning red. Just come to me if you're gonna cry. Just come home to me.
Little flower in the ICU, holding tiny hands, seeing hard things through. Born a twin, one half of another, love double strong by an Italian mother. Oh, little flower in the Alps, heart wide open when they call for help. All that sorrow, all that prayer, you keep on giving gentle care. From the white-capped peaks to your garden gate, you pour out love and you carry their weight. Little flower, you were made for days like these. Switzerland sky, mountains in your yard, you trade the snow for soil when the summers start. Dirt on your knees, sunlight in your hair, still humming child songs from the midnight care. Oh, little flower in the Alps, heart wide open when they call for help. All that sorrow, all that prayer, you keep on giving gentle care. From the white-capped peaks to your garden gate, you pour out love and you carry their weight. Little flower, you were made for days like these.
Shadow on the corner of Fifth. The pavement is humming, the air is adrift. We shared the same bus stop on the way back home. but you never noticed me. Too busy on your phone, I'd watch your thumbs fly across the glass screen, wondering who's on the side I haven't seen. If you ever looked up, if you ever felt free, you'd see that your someone could easily be me. But you're lost in the digital, lost in the glow. 3 rows behind you is as close as I go. I'm a face in the window, a ghost on the seat, watching you vanish down a one-way street. No, you never look back, not even a jot, just a girl on a bus at a regular stop. Then the clouds turned heavy, and the sky turned gray. The heavens opened up on a Tuesday in May. I was walking home defenseless, no cover in sight, just a rain-soaked mess in the middle of the light. My hair was a ruin, my shoes were a leak, and the water was stinging the blush on my cheek. When a shadow fell over and the splashing went still, and I looked to my left with a sudden cold chill. It was you, the phone was tucked in your vest. You recognized a face from the 5 o'clock west. A fellow traveler, just a companion in stride, now standing right there by my dripping wet side. Hello, you said, with a voice like a song. Would you like to share this? I've seen you along. Your smile was the sun in the middle of March, lifting the gray from the sky's heavy arch. My heart skipped a beat, I was shy, I was plain, a drowned little bird standing out in the rain. But I stepped toward the handle, I stepped toward the heat of the only stranger I've wanted to meet. Now the screen stays dark in the pocket of your coat. No more silent typing or the words that you wrote. We're dodging the puddles, taking it slow. A block from my house, but I don't wanna go there. The silence is different, it's heavy and sweet, not like the bus where we never would meet. You asked for my name and you asked for the time, and I felt the rhythm start to finally rhyme. The bus might be faster, but I'd rather be late if it means that this weather is sealing our fate. Now the sidewalk is narrow, our shoulders are close. This silver line moment is what I need most. So I look to the clouds as the thunder rolls plain, and I whisper a prayer, please God, keep up the rain. The organ is breathing, the doors open wide, and I feel your hand trembling here at my side. The white silk is flowing like water and lace, but I'm looking for shadows of a much smaller face. I'm matching my footsteps to the beat of the drum, trying to figure out where the years have all gone. It was only a second, a lifetime ago. I was checking the hall light to let you know that the dark couldn't reach you, that I'd never leave. Now I'm catching my breath in the folds of your sleeve. Is this the baby I held in the light, who cried for the world in the middle of the night? Is this the child with the dirt on her face, who ran to my arms when she fell from first base? The prom dress girl, the wild heart teen, and every version of you in between. Now you're a woman, a vision, a bride, and I'm just a man walking slow by your side. I remember the sting of the peroxide spray when you skinned your knees on a midsummer day. You'd bury your head in the crook of my neck, thinking the world was a total shipwreck. I'd tell you you're brave, and I'd kiss away tears, not knowing I was practicing for all of these years. Then I see you at 16, tucked under my arm, thinking I'm the only one who can keep you from harm. But today there's a man at the end of the aisle, and he's the one waiting to capture your smile. The distance is short, just a few dozen feet, where the past and the future are destined to meet. I'm handing you over, but I'm holding on tight to the memories I've gathered in the quiet of night. Go build your own kitchen, go start your own name. But to me, little girl, you'll be always the same. Is this the baby I held in the light, who cried for the world in the middle of the night? Is this the child with the dirt on her face, who ran to my arms when she fell from first base? The prom dress girl, the wild heart teen, and every version of you in between. Now you're a woman, a vision, a bride, and I'm just a man walking slow by your side. 21 winters, 1,000 good nights, 1,000,000 I love yous, and are you alright? The altar is waiting, I'm letting you go, but you're still the baby, the only one I know.
Got the jars of color, the brushes and the light, a gallery of memories to get me through the night. Our love was a blank canvas we were meant to fill together, but the seasons turned to winter and we ran out of weather. Now I have the vision, my Aphrodite, my own, a Mona Lisa masterpiece, but I'm standing here alone. I sit before the easel, but the linen stays so bare. There's no inspiration left since you're no longer there. Just the sharp scent of the turpentine, the shadow on the floor, and the ghost of a reflection walking through the studio door. I reach out for a palette knife, I try to find the blue, but the paint feels thin and empty without the sight of you. And the moon is a spotlight on a stage that's gone cold, on the sketches of secrets we'd never have told. I'm a master of shadows, a student of light, but I can't paint a morning to swallow this night. No, I can't find a pigment to cover the gray of a world that's gone silent since you went away. So I'll put down the palette, I'll wash out the brush, and I'll sit in the studio, the weight of the hush. My Aphrodite is waiting, she's there in my head, but the canvas is waiting for something unsaid. Just the smell of the paint, and a tear on my cheek, and a heart that's grown tired, and a spirit that's weak. Just a blank white horizon, and the jars on the shelf, just the vision of you, and the ghost of myself. Beginning we can remember, no ending we can see. Every chance of stormy weather, no lifetime guarantee. So once we have spent ourselves on true love, only loneliness comes free. So whilst we are here together, darling, won't you walk these miles with me? 'Cause the road doesn't promise a sunrise, and the maps are all faded in tone, but I'd rather be lost in your shadow than out in the cold on my own. Yeah, the miles are just numbers we're counting, as long as you're breathing with me. We've got pockets full of yesterday, and a sky that's turning gray. But there's a quiet kind of magic in the words we didn't say. If the world is gonna heartbreak, let it happen while we're close. Of all the ghosts that highways, I love yours the most. They say nothing lasts forever, that the gold will turn to rust, but I'll bet my soul on now and leave the always
long as you're breathing with me. No beginning, no end, just these miles. Darling, won't you walk them with me?
Lipstick on my glass, you spin me through the color of midnight going fast. Laughing in the taxi, my shoes in my hand. You whisper that you've always wanted this to happen. We dance all night long, then we're back at your place. We make love till the small hours, tracing lines on your face. Drinking champagne by the fire as the dark slips away. Watch the dawn rise over the bay. Seabirds fly high, not as high as we are. Seabirds fly high, not as high as we are. Curtains barely open, city fading blue. Your heartbeat under blankets, my whole world next to you. Steam upon the window, bottles on the floor. You say let's stay forever. I just nod and pull you. We dance all night long, then we're back at your place. We make love till the small hours, tracing lines on your face. Drinking champagne by the fire as the dark slips away. Watch the dawn rise over the bay. Seabirds fly high, not as high as we are. Seabirds fly high, not as high as we are. I was counting out the harvest. You were waiting for the spring. I'd already heard the bells that you were just about to ring. My house was full of echoes, yours was empty and so wide. I was looking for a place to rest. You were looking for a ride. I had children at the table. You had children in your dreams. And the gap between our winters was much wider than it seems. So you walked into your future and I stayed within my gate. I didn't love you less, my dear. I just arrived too late. The distance wasn't miles or mountains, just a number on a page. We tried to bridge the seasons, tried to hide the quiet age. But a heart that wants a future cannot live inside the past. We were a beautiful melody that wasn't meant to last. I watched you packing up the sunlight in a bag while I was hanging up my colors like a worn and faded rag. You burning. The seasons don't wait for a man at the finish, or a girl at the gate. It's nobody's failure, and it's nobody's crime. Just two different people in two different lanes of time. Yeah, two different people on a different page of time.
Met you back in college.
Cheap wine, midnight light fries.
You wrote your name on my notebook. I wrote our plans in the sky.
We got the small town wedding, hand-me-down suit and dress. Two kids, one mortgage, one rusty truck, and a whole lot of I guess.
It was good, it was real. We did the best that we knew how to do.
But my heart's gone quiet, every room feels like it's missing a view.
I ain't angry, I ain't broken, I just can't pretend.
It was good, now it's gone stale, and I need something new again.
Darling, I still see you, bare feet on the dorm room floor,
Laughing at the busted heater, locked out in the hallway door.
yeah, the days got heavy, bills and bedtime fights,
But I
kept thinking we were just a couple steps from right.
if we lost the spark, I'll strike it. If we're off the road, I'll steer. Tell me where I failed you, just don't walk out of here.
'Cause it was good, it was real.
You're the only life I ever really knew. If your heart's gone quiet, let me be the one to sing it back to you. I ain't perfect, I ain't pretty, but I'm still your man. So baby, please, I'm begging, darling, can we try again? I packed one suitcase in my head 1,000 times before this night. It ain't about another someone, it's about my own damn life.
If you need more than I've given,
Tell me what to change, I will. I can learn you all over if you'll let me love you still. Oh darling, it was good, it was real. We were kids who grew up trying to make it true.
but I'm lost inside this quiet, and I don't know how to find myself with you.
Take my hand like back in college, we can start again. Or I can walk out that front door. Please don't let this be the end.
Darling, look me in the eyes now.
I am, and that's what hurts.
Darling, can we try again?
Some things you can't rehearse. 2 rings on the table, one more long goodbye. He's holding on to yesterday, she's already in July.
Soles of my boots are wearing thin as the truth. I've been trading my pride for a little more youth. The pavement is cold and the sky's turning gray. I'm just trying to find a reason to stay. It's been a hard time just carrying on, counting the hours till the light is all gone. I'm looking for a break, but they just don't come along. Just a melody stuck in a broken down song. looking for a handout, don't need a loan. I built my own walls out of grit and out of stone, just like a stray dog hoping for a bone. In a city of millions, I'm standing alone. Yeah, I'm standing alone. The pockets are empty, the pantry is bare. Just a handful of dust and a cold winter air. Don't have much money, nothing to sell, but I'm keeping my secrets I never will tell. But I would buy if I find him, the one who can fix what I've left behind him, the architect of the things that we scheme, the man who makes dreams. The streetlights are flickering, starting to glow. The shadows are long and the traffic is slow. Tell me, friend, have you seen a ghost in the rain? A man who sells hope to the souls in the pain. Do you know the dream seller, the one who can make a dark heart feel stellar? The night draws close and I'm losing the ghost. Just like a stray dog hoping for a bone, searching for a kingdom to call my own. The stars are all hidden, the moon is a lie. I'm just waiting for the seller to pass me by. Do you know him? Does he know my name? The night draws